Alright, so issues with aging. The 10% I'll remember, because that's what they say you'll take with you after college. So here's what's coming with me. There are a lot of choices and frustrating obstacles involved in end-of-life care and decision-making, both in regards to residency and advance directives. I had no idea that there were places older adults could go for the day to take part in activities and spend time with those of that same age group, while at the same time relieving their caregiver of his or her duties. Also, that for certain residents, the design of a living facility is important for non-aesthetic reasons. I wasn't aware of the precautions and concerns that must be taken for Alzheimer's patients in these facilities. Depending on a person's circumstances, their later years could be very difficult due to the effects of aging, not being allowed to drive, dementia, etc., and financial status. This can also have a great impact on friends and family members who step in to help. It could make the person in question feel like a burden. It could also turn family members against one another, and I say this with finger quotes because in most cases everybody wants the best for their loved one. They're either having a difficult time dealing with the situation at hand, or they just want something different to be taking place with regards to treatment. I also learned that love, romance, and the physical expression of this does not go away with age, so everybody who still has grandparents, make sure you knock before going over to their house on Sundays. Basic knowledge of multiple cultures that are common to one's geographical location can greatly enhance the level of care and satisfaction by the patient. This ensures that cultural practices and beliefs are upheld and given proper respect in regards to treatment. So how will I apply all of this in my chosen profession? I'll be going into physical therapy and most likely working with a population of advanced age. I will use my enhanced understanding of this population to be of greater service to them. I feel that this is really important because it seems that many elderly people in nursing homes feel more like a number these days, or an animal that needs tending to, rather than a person who's lived a long and full life. And I came across this poem earlier this semester which illustrates this perfectly. What do you see, nurses? What do you see? What are you thinking when you're looking at me? A cranky old man, not very wise, uncertain of habit with faraway eyes, who dribbles his food and makes no reply, when you say in a loud voice, I do wish you'd try, who seems not to notice the things that you do, and forever is losing a sock or a shoe, who resisting or not lets you do as you will, with bathing and feeding the long day to fill. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you see? Then open your eyes, nurse, you're not looking at me. I'll tell you who I am as I sit here so still, as I do at your bidding, as I eat at your will. I'm a small child of 10 with a father and a mother, brothers and sisters who love one another, a young boy of 16 with wings on his feet, dreaming that soon now a lover he'll meet. A groom soon at 20, my heart gives a leap, remembering the vows I promised to keep. At 25 now I have young of my own, who need me to guide and a secure happy home. A man of 30, my young now grow fast, bound to each other with ties that should last. At 40 my young sons have grown and are gone, but my woman is beside me to see I don't mourn. At 50 once more babies play around my knee, again we know children, my loved one and me. Dark days are upon me, my wife is now dead. I look at the future, I shudder with dread, for my young are all rearing young of their own, and I think of the years and the love that I've known. I'm now an old man and nature is cruel, it's just to make old age look like a fool. The body it crumbles, grace and vigor depart, there is now a stone where I once had a heart. But inside this old carcass a young man still dwells, and now and again my battered heart swells. I remember the joys, I remember the pain, and I'm loving and living life over again. I think of the years all too few, gone too fast, and accept the stark fact that nothing can last. So open your eyes, people, open and see. Not a cranky old man. Look closer, see me. So 2 rumors circle this poem, the first being that an Australian man in a nursing home left this letter among his things, and it was found by a nurse after he passed away. The other was that a caring nurse felt something like this needed to be said on behalf of the patients, and she shared it as if it was from the old man's perspective and not her own. I couldn't find the exact answer though. I feel I'm pretty good at putting myself in others' shoes and understanding what they're going through, Even if I've never experienced this myself, I'm also very considerate of others and would do my best to help their healing process, or to at least make them as comfortable as possible. I've seen firsthand how this population responds to a positive and enthusiastic attitude, especially because if they don't really have much to look forward to anymore, an enthusiastic attitude can go a long way just to perk up their day. So both in work settings and in everyday life, I look forward to helping them. And that about does it for me.
You stay classy, San Diego.